how the brothers can deny. But if we pick you up a little bit, there you go. And okay. That. And how's it going, everyone? Yeah? Wait for the car to go by. Today we're going to be seeing if we can't fix this. I think it's Aiwa. A-I-W-A. Aiwa. Aiwa? Aiwa. CX-NA222. Little digital stereo system. Multi-function. Has the dual cassette deck. Ooh, with a cassette in it. It is not marked. Filthy looking inside. Ooh, and there's another one in there. And that's another one with no label. What's this? Heavy bass performance. So we'll have to see what's on those ones. We have a dual cassette deck, AM/FM stereo with CD player on the top. I picked this up at the sale, of course. I waited till the end to pick this up because it seems like every one of these little shelf systems I can get, I can sell. That's good, mind you. So we're going to take a look at this one and see if we can't fix it, because I already noticed, and I knew everybody else probably did too. I only paid, I think, $4 for this stereo. And if you turn it around here, we have a loose screw. Yeah, I know I do. And the other one is missing for the top for the CD player. So I'm gonna bet, if I was a betting man, that the CD player doesn't work on this. So we'll have to see what we can do to remedy that, or it becomes, you know it, dumpster food. We'll keep the speakers and dumpster food. So I'll get you set up around here, and we'll get her all hookered up and see if we can't get something going on this thing. And if we do have a problem with the CD player, we will see if we can't remedy that. Alright, what do you think the chances are that this thing actually works? Well, it's trying to do something. Let's get to the tuner. FM. Barely in there. Looks like the well, definitely the volume control doesn't work. Woo. Okay, so that's something we'll have to look at. It's really hard to see the LCD. You know, the little liquid crystal display is really messed up. Really messed up. It's searching. We'll see if it even will play. See if it'll find our local. CD. Okay. Clear, tuning. Where's our door open? Ah, here we are. Okay. Opens. Ooh, I do see, I see the little laser in there. Or there's something flashing in there. Gonna stay open this time. How about this time? Okay. Oh, now let's see if we can find a... Yeah, here's a good CD. We'll put it in one. We'll close it. I said close it, not disc change. Change one. No. I did put it in one, didn't I? Now I'm starting to think that yeah, it's in disc one. Boy, this thing has a mind of its own, doesn't it? Come on. I think now I'm seeing why the top was taken off of it. No, it didn't even line it up. You can see the disc. Let's let's see if we can. Since there's only one screw left holding that lid on. Come on. I don't want to break you. I mean, you're already broke. See if I can figure out which. There we go. No, and it didn't break. Rats. If it would have broke, we could have thrown it in the dumpster. But now that it didn't break. Okay, I think a lot of this may be. Okay, took it up. Gave it a little jerk, another little jerk, another little jerk, and that's the end of it. And that's usually because the laser isn't reading. What I was seeing was these two lights here in the back on that little circuit board, and it's still trying to spin up nothing. Yeah, doing the same thing as it did on disc one, just kind of a little spin, and a little spin. And there's not even a disc Okay. Ooh, that's a funky little laser too. Our closing problem is a belt. Yeah, little spin, little spin. Okay, well, now we see what we've got going on. That belt is pretty good. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Alright, so I think what we will do first is see if we can get down to the laser and yep, a little spin. I don't know if you can see it. A little spin. And that's it. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting to that laser and taking a look at it. Okay, I just unplugged it with the door open, that way the door would stay open. And let's take off the magnet that holds it down. Nope, that's just a pretty little cover. Okay, I think I might have to take a minute here and see if I can't figure out how to get, what I'd really like is to get this whole deck out of it so we can work on it right on the bench. Oh, I need a tray. I'm gonna get too many screws laying here. You know, the biggest thing is, you know, if we got to get the CD player working on it. If we don't get the CD player working on it, then, you know, it's no good. Because that's what everybody buys these for, is the CD player. The cassette players, I know we can fix them if there's, you know, belts or whatever going on there. Now let's, well, no, that won't go through there. We may have to take the tray out in order to get this deck assembly up out of here. I think it just kind of sits in there. Yep. And I think the screws are missing. Somebody has already tried pulling this out. Looks like we're not the first ones in here. Now let's see, how's this tray gonna, that's one, and that's the other. There, and there. Should be two tabs. Who's holding you up? Sure, there's a pin or gear that drives to there. There's two tabs that lock the tray. You have that one and one there. Okay. Now there's something else holding us in from the whole tray, and it's not this wire. That wire just is a push in that comes out of there like so. Now whatever drives the deck back and forth is what's going to be holding us up. There's normally a pin or gear. Right. Okay. It is right in this little area here that's holding us in. Pick up on it. Looks like a motor. Alright, let me study this a little bit and see what I can figure out on how to get the tray out of it. Okay, here's what I come up with. Take the two sides off, and then we can pull this up, and I think we can slide it right out of there, leaving the tray right in there. But I have a couple of ribbon cables that need to come out. There's one. And then there's a long one. Let me see, I don't know if I want to. Yep. And there's another one right there. So now we can, let's see if I'm right. Pull that up. There we go, and there's our deck. Slide that over off to the side. Let's get you to where you can see a little bit better. Okay, there's our deck. Now we need to get down to our laser. Yep, like a bowl in a china shop. Aha. Looks like this one's got a big old adjustment on it. Okay, let's just see what we can, see if we can find the two test points on this. Looks like right on the bottom are our two test points. CX-NA222. Now this one's easy because it is has a really nice slot in it for a screwdriver. Let's go that way a little bit with it and see which way this guy likes, which way he likes to go. Okay, 725. I'll take him down a little bit more. Where are we at? 682. Well, this one's nice. Kind of enjoying this one. Ooh. Oh, come on. Think we went a little too far. Okay, 611. We're getting to the end of the adjustment on this. There we are. 428. I want just a hair more. There we are. 0.344. I like it. Ow. Okay, now it's a whole lot of going back together with it and testing our work. And there's no guarantee that it's going to work. We are going to look at this. That is a big old belt, which isn't bad. Let's see, how hard is it to put on? Ooh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Looks good. I think we can put it back together and give it a try. Okay, now the fun part. Wish I knew what actually seen where the disc was. I don't think it's this guy. I think that's just kind of decoration. Usually there's a little eye that tells the deck that there's a disc in it. Unless this one is just, it clamps it and spins it, and if it reads it, then it knows it's there. Could be on this one. You know, this doesn't seem to be real sophisticated. Aiwa used to be a pretty good name. I don't know how it is now though. Things change. Yeah, don't put any grease on the belt. We don't want to do that. But we do want to. Okay, and this guy is what raises it. So we will put some grease on that. get you set up so you can see what we're doing. See there and there. Stick a couple screws back here, just for gits and shiggles, so it'll kind of hold there. So it'll hold the deck in place. Gotta get all of our wire, all of our ribbon cables all put back together, or back together. How about in place? Okay, this one, that one goes right there. And we have one more. There you are. This little guy goes all the way towards the back. Right in there. Alright, at least that'll all stay together. Okay, we're ready again. Won't worry about other stuff after, if we can get the CD player to work. Okay. Oh yeah? Okay. Let's close. Oh, now we're not even recognizing. Now, when I reset my my tray, I was off one tooth on my tray, so it wasn't going back all the way, and so it could lift up. I noticed that my clips weren't showing anymore. I had to pull it out further to get it to come all the way out and go all the way back in. So I just reset it, pulled it out a little bit, moved my little blue gear a little bit, and now it'll go all the way back. And now let's see what we got. It's checking that tray. There's nothing in that tray. Now it'll go to this tray where I have a CD in it. And now it's actually spinning it up and not jerking. Okay, it read it. Told us there's 13 tracks on that CD. And there she goes. So I'm going to play it for a little bit and make sure that it's going to play for us, and then we'll start tackling some of these other problems like the volume control. I'm hoping that's just dirty. I'm hoping it's just dirty. And then we'll try out our cassette. But I want to make sure this is going to play all the way through. And no, I can't let you listen to my CD until after I fix it. Alright, I played 2 CDs through this so far, and our CD player is working perfect. That was the Allman Brothers Band. Now we need to see about our cassette players. Let's see, CD, video, tuner, tape. We'll put it on tape. Look down a little bit so you... Let's see, where'd I put them? There they are. Let's see what the heck is on these ones that were in it. That's definitely not something I would listen to. Maybe. I'll have to... No. Maybe. Okay, they both seem to be playing. I need to get in here and clean the heads on both of these decks and make sure they are cleaned up so they're in good shape and we don't have to worry about them. Normally on these, I have found that most of the time it's usually the CD players, the ones that crap out on you. All I'm doing is taking a cotton bud on a stick and getting everything cleaned up in there. I'll clean the head, the pinch roller. Pinch roller usually gets a lot of crud on it as well, because that's what's actually pulling the tape and holding it tight. You can see. Oop, there you go. Still got a clean spot? Yeah, we'll get another one. But then next, we need to figure out what is going on with our volume control. That's the record head on this one. Same thing, we'll just clean. Wherever this was at, it was sure a dusty. Sure a dusty area. Looks like somebody lived on a dirt road. See, that one was a lot dirtier. And let's see, what else do we should get down in there and kind of clean some of that dust the hell out of there. Yeah. I will get down in there and clean that up out of there too. And then we'll take a look at our volume control and see what's going on with it. So let me get down in both of those and get that all cleaned up. Okay, what I found is the volume, if I push in on the volume control, it will work. It'll go up and go back down. You have to push a little pretty firm on it to get it to work. So I'm thinking, let me get this unplugged. I'm thinking we have a, might just be a dirty potentiometer for the volume control. And I would really like to get to it and to clean it. You know, we'll shoot some contact cleaner in it. And this is just a D shape. They just pull right off. And I may have to open our tray. May have to plug it back in and get the tray opened up so we can move it forward. So we can actually get the front panel Oop, wrong one. If you unplug them while the tray's out, it'll stay out for you. Now, let's see if I got enough stuff off of this to kind of get this panel. Almost feels like we're so. Let's get a screw in our tray. And we can peek under it. And there's one screw on the bottom. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually get to it or not, but that's what we need. We need to get to it so we can get some contact cleaner in it. Ooh, that's a machine screw. I have to remember that machine screw goes on the bottom. Now, can we... Problem is that it looks like the circuit board and everything would come with it. Okay, I found two more screws on the bottom. And that holds this faceplate on. There's one cable, flat cable, that just pulls right off. And the other side, that side circuit board, is a plug, is a big plug that just you can see it's just a plug-in. Now we may have to take our tray back off. I got something holding us up. Yeah, here's a bunch of wires. one. I'll show you here in a minute what I just unplugged. And our tray is definitely going to have to come out again. There was these two wires that are plugged into that side circuit board that I had to unplug. Alright, now let's see what we got to do to get to our... Let me get you down a little bit. Okay. Looks like we have one push on. And we have, looks like, one, two, three, four, five, eight, six. And then we have a bunch of clips. Yep. Got a pen. Make sure we got all of our screws out. Got a clip. 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 Now, what else could be holding us? Have all those clips released. CD. Something right here in the corner. There we are. All right. This is the one in question. Sure feels good. Is that the one in question? There. Where is that other one? Okay, here's the one in question. Sure feels tight. Take a look for some cold solder joints. I think it's just dirty. Let me go take a look at this under the old man light. Looks good under the old man light. So let's see if we can get some contact cleaner in this. It's pretty sealed up. I think it'd be kind of hard to get any dirt in it unless it's just. I really don't want to take that thing apart because I know it's in those. A bunch of little contacts and springs. So we're going to get it as clean as we can this way. This was probably, judging from the music, the elevator music that was on those cassettes, this was probably in an older person's house, and the volume may have never been moved up or down on it. They played their music, and never turned it up or turned it down. Is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but we'll get it cleaned up anyway, and hopefully we didn't do all this. Put it all back together and do it all for nothing. But that's the chance to take. And after it was plugged in for a while, the LCD did recover. It brightened right up. So who knows how long this has been sitting too. Yeah. Now let my board dry, and we'll be ready to put it back in and try it. Open it up, and we'll get our compressor, and see if we can blow some air in it too and get some stuff out of it. Okay, now let's see. Now it's just going to be a whole lot of putting it back together. Okay, here's the other one. Now, does that come out of there? Yes, it does. Good. This is what was holding us. I couldn't get a hold of that to take it out. So that's what was holding us down. Was that other knob. Now it should just pop right in there. Look at that. Imagine that. You get all the knobs out of it, and by God, it comes apart easier. I'm going to try it down the right way. Remember how many screws we took out? When we get it all back together, we have them all in. Just in that corner. You would think there'd be one there because that's where the volume knob is. That's all through, so I guess we got them all in. Now comes the hard part. I'm slowly putting our tray back in. The hardest part of this whole thing the other side. Gonna we gotta make that plug perfect. Let's see, there. I think, yeah. We have to go up on top. There we go. Now we have, there's this big plug that has to go in there. Got everything lined up. You think? You hope? Something is holding us up. That's the other side, it's clipped in. This side, there's something holding us up, and I don't want to. You don't want to get too rough with it. Let's bring that down so I can see that plug. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right in there, there's a big long plug that plugs the main circuit board into our faceplate circuit board, and we got to get that lined up perfect so it'll snap in and make contact. So you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and get that lined up and push together, and then I'll bring you back after I get it that far. Okay, took me about 20 minutes to get that pushed back together. Like I said, I didn't want to go rough on it. I wanted to make sure that it went in without bending any of the little pins or anything. Well, there we are. Okay, what is that one? Dimmer? Multi-jog. Okay. Alright, now let's plug it in and see if I screwed it up. Yeah? 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 Okay, I got the tray in where it belongs to. Tuner. I have an antenna hooked up to it so we can see if it'll pick up another radio station. I have one that I was on. There, oop, hey. Must not be coming in very well for us. Okay, we'll leave it on static to try to test the volume. And down. Cool. So we got our volume fixed up too. Cassette deck's working. Let's make sure that the tray's in proper. Let's see, CD. Open, says me. And we'll put her in disc 1. Spinning up. Yep. 16 tracks on that one. Hit play. Alright, so now we got everything working on this little guy. It's supposed to be working and working properly. Now all I have to do is get it all put back together, hunt up some screws, because there were some missing from somebody else taking it apart, and get it all cleaned up. And I'll show you the end result once I get it all cleaned up, and we'll finish up here.
A way to save up to
Alright, there she is, all cleaned up. The only thing missing is part of the emblem on one of the speakers. Everything else looks good. So she turned out pretty nice. We got everything all fixed up. We got the disc player working like it should, the CD player. The volume control was working now. And our cassette deck, all we had to do with our decks was just clean the heads and blow the dust bunnies out of it. They were working fine. You can see this is a 80 watt total output power, 40 watts a channel. Pretty nice. It's going to make somebody a nice little stereo system for their cabin or at home or in their bedroom. So, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I really hope to see you on the next one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like these types of videos down there. And if you haven't heard, check out my other channel, which is Bald Guy Garage. I'm working on a lot of small engine chainsaws, weed eaters, and stuff like that over there. So if you kind of like that kind of stuff too, check me out over there. I post usually every Saturday, a long video on Saturday. This week I did a Wednesday one. I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing it, if I'm just going to be doing Saturdays or Saturday and Wednesday. We'll see how much stuff I get in and how much stuff I have backlogged to put on to upload. So, I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, see ya. Oh, and don't forget, stay tuned. I will show you this working in the next video.